Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Mike Vitek. He is the CEO at ShiftKey. Mike, it's fantastic to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
So let's start off by talking about the company. Tell me about ShiftKey and your mission within healthcare.
Yeah, ShiftKey is a technology company that what we've done, we've built a two-sided marketplace for our healthcare professionals to be able to find connections within the space for the healthcare facilities that are in need of additional help to help their patients that are in the buildings which they serve. We've done that by an environment that provides empowered work. And by empowered work, what I mean is our healthcare professionals that they have been mainly marginalized. We've got a healthcare workforce crisis in this country right now, to where we have more and more nurses that are actually leaving the profession or pushed to the sidelines. And what we'd like to do, and what we do through our technology, is we allow them an access to work how they want, when they want, even for the pay they want, to match with the facilities that are in need, to help take care of their patients, and provide a better, just start to finish environment for patients that are coming out of an acute space all the way through back to home. And we are a critical relief valve for what the healthcare industry needs.
ShiftKey was founded in 2016, and since then you've become a tech unicorn with a $2 billion valuation. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So now talk to me about your growth.
I'd like to say it was easy. I'd like to say it was quick as it seems. We were founded in 2016, and one of the very unique things about ShiftKey is that we've been profitable and remain profitable since the very beginning. We were founded out of an actual clear and present need within the market. And it's allowed us to expand rapidly by just creating this connection or connective tissue between our nurses in the space and national healthcare facilities that are in dire need of additional help. We have almost a million nurses that will be on the sidelines for the next 7 to 8 years. And our technology has allowed access between the two to help solve that gap. We're more excited actually about our growth story for the go forward. We anticipate being able to expand, and we're in 42 states right now. We'll continue to expand to all 50 here soon. We are presently and excited to announce our new acute care division that's been launched now to actually get into the beginning of the hospital space. And we've also will grow through our acquisition. We had our 2022 acquisition of a company called OnShift, which is a traditional scheduling data SaaS company, which when we combine that with our actual ShiftKey marketplace, puts us in a very unique position for the growth for the go forward.
Mike, you recently celebrated the 1-year anniversary of your new SAMI product. What is it and why is it impactful?
So our SAMI product actually combines our SaaS platform, or OnShift, an acquisition we had in 2022 that gives us unique information and data from the actual traditional workforce in the buildings of which we serve. The SAMI product is actually integration through APIs to our marketplace, which actually allows the facilities that are in need find connections to healthcare professionals, independent professionals in the space, filling gaps for what they need in their schedule, that alleviates a number of concerns within the industry. Through the last year of the program being out, we've found that through our SAMI program, we have our buildings have realized an 8% increase in our occupancy, which is absolutely massive in terms of how they operate as a business. We've also found that our SAMI program has reduced 90% of unfilled shifts in the space, which completely eliminates almost every bit of additional need that a healthcare professional will need on the floor to care for the patients that are in their buildings. And through that, we've been able to provide ourselves as a critical relief valve, start to finish, for the healthcare facilities that are in need of help, all the way through the nurses that are in the space that are looking for additional work.
Mike, you've mentioned that one of your goals is to bring people back into the healthcare field to solve the workforce crisis. How are you achieving that?
So many nurses that are in this space are caregivers. They're single parents. They're folks that want to be in this industry, but can't because they don't fit in the normal box that's been created over the last 20 or 30 years. Over the last 8 years, we've had over 100 million hours on the marketplace platform as well. That gives us very unique data and insight about how they work and how they need to work for the go forward. With that, we found some very interesting insights and data points. One of which is 1/3 of the users would not be able to continue to work in the space if it wasn't for a solution like ours. Another 1/3 of the users would exit the workforce entirely because of the demands that are put on them within the space that is currently built for them in the healthcare industry. And so by providing this access, by providing our technology in a way that it's easy, it's digestible, it's a way to where people can connect and do what they love to do on the terms of which they want to do it, is a meaningful impact that not only helps the nurses that are in the space, but the healthcare facilities that are in dire need to make sure that they create less burnout, they create a better environment for their patients, and they actually have a beginning to the end model that helps not only short-term and long-term. And we're excited about our participation in that space.
Well, Mike, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you for having me.